This child is older than his parents. How is that even possible? Not with man or even animals. Except in this scenario. Well, for Christians, when a son becomes born again before his father, in this instance, we can say, spiritually speaking, that the son is older than his father. But that is not the topic of our discussion. Another scenario where this is possible, and this is where we have an interest, is when a business entity acquires an older corporate entity as one of its subsidiaries. As such, the subsidiary is older than the parent company. This is the case with Oodua Investment Company Limited and Wemabod'S. By the incorporation of Oodua Investment Company Limited in 1976, Wemabod'S effectively became a subsidiary of Oodua Investment Limited. So Oodua Investment Company Limited is the parent company of Wemabod'S Real Estate Limited. Wemabod'S was incorporated in 1962 and is 62 years old, while Oodua Investment Company Limited, incorporated in 1976, is 48 years old. Wemabod'S is a leading real estate and property development company that has existed for over 60 years with a portfolio of properties north of 40 billion naira. They are one of the foremost real estate companies known for commercial real estate development before delving into residential and industrial development across several cities in Nigeria. Wemabod'S, formerly known as Nabani Real Estate Limited, was a wholly owned subsidiary of National Bank of Nigeria Limited. Nabani Estates Limited was later sold to Western Nigeria Marketing Board, where the name Wemabod'S was derived. Wemabod'S, the real estate subsidiary of Oodua Investment Company Limited, holds an annual event, Real Estate Outlook, or REO as the company refers to the event. This year's event held at the ballroom of the Oriental Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos. The theme of this event was Real Estate Development, a Catalyst for Nigeria's Economic Recovery. The keynote speaker of the conference was none other than the former Minister of Housing and former Governor of Lagos State, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Babatunde Raji Fashola, who gave some important insights and outlook for the real estate sector to the delight of the audience. He also gave a very valuable real estate insight on an appreciable real estate opportunity. If you would like to know what he said, type yes in the comments. The conference was compared by none other than Mr. Bosin Omofaye, the experienced finance journalist and business anchor of Arise News. Welcome address was given by the MD of the company, ESV Bashir Oladunni, and the chairman of board of directors, Oodua Investment Company Limited, Otumba Bimbo Ashiru. Panelists at the event include Mr. Adeniyi Nehemiah Aromolaron, Executive Director, Lagos State Development and Property Corporation, LSDPC, who was the event's platinum sponsor. Ak Erejo Agbadebo, a member of the Royal Institute of British Architects, RIBA, and Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors, MRICS, and the CEO of the Nigerian subsidiary of Coatings LLP, UK. ESV Adekunle Olaomi Alonge, a fellow and the president and chairman of the Nigerian Council of Estate Surveyors and Valuers, and is an independent non-executive director of NGX Real Estate Limited. Kemi Olomola Shijuade, the founder and CEO of Greenland Concepts Nigeria Limited, a holding company for Greenland Concepts Properties and Oak and Drinks Development Limited, and Festus Adebayo, an award-winning housing advocate, lawyer, and media entrepreneur and founder of Housing TV Africa. We cannot wait for the Real Estate Outlook Conference, Rio 2026. Yours truly, Matthew from Credible.